Vanավորության դակ դիան չի։ Երոջ համար բիդեսեմ, իմ ավավենս ու իմ ամրոցս ես, իմ ասվածս, որում գուսամ, արդարև անգը բրգեք ես, որ շորտին որոքայտեն, ավագանիշ ժանդամահեն, կեզ իր պեդուրներով գծացկ է և անոր թևերունդա կապաստանիս, անոր ճշմարդությունը վահամը ու ասվարմը բիդելա կեզի, բիդի չի վախնաս կիշերվան զարուրանքեն, ու ծերեգը թրչոլ նեդեն, ոչ արմուտեղը բդդող ժանդամահեն, ու կեսորվան ադեն սադագեցող հարված են, 1000 հոգի կուկովեր, ու 10,000 քո աչքով մետ բիդինան, բայց կեզի հարված մը բիդի չի մոդենա, միայն քո աչքերոտ բիդինայիս, ու ամպարիշներուն հաբլցումը բիդի դեստես, որով հետև թուն, դերը իմ ապավենս, պարցյարը կեզի ապաստանարան ըրիր, կեզի չարիք բիդի չասնի, և կու պնագարանի հարված մը բիդի չի մոդենա, վասնզի իր հրշտատներուն բիդավս վրե, որ կեզի համար, որ կու պոլոր ճամպաներուտ մեջ կեզ բահեն, անոտ ծերքերուն վրա բիդի պարսացնեն կեզ, որ չլատե ոտքը քարի մզարնես, արույցի ու իժի վրա բիդի կարես, արույցի գորույնը ու վիշապը բիդի գող կրդես, որով հետև ինձի գծանգա, անոր համար ես բիդի պրկեմ զանիգա, անոր ամրություն բիդելամ, վասնզի անիգա իմ անունս կիցավ, ինձի բիդի գանչե, և ես անոր բարասխան բիդի դամ, նեղության մեջ անոր հետ բիդելամ, բիդ ապրեցնեմ ու պարավորեմ զանիգա, երկայն օրերով բիդի գշտացնեմ զանիգա, և իմ պրգությունս անոր բիդի ծնեմ, ամեն։ Okay, ամենառայց ասեմ, որ ես mechanic եմ. I work on cars. I started working on cars since when I was 12 years old. In Baban, my dad had a big shop back in Aleppo, Syria, and I was a little boy. So my dad, he says, you cannot sit at home at summertime. You got to come and work. I say, okay, Dad, I'll come and work. So I don't know, I was a little boy, like 6 years old or 7 years old. I had one black hammer. I never forget that. Anything that brings anything at home, I take it apart. I want to know what's inside. So Dad always gets mad at me. He hit me sometimes. Why do you do this? Dad, I want to know what's inside of this. So make the story short, I started going to the Papa shop. I started working there. Then I love BMW. I don't know why and how. Yeah. So I wanted to say is my dad was powerful man. How? He worked all government's cars. Like from Damascus, they used to be bring cars from all the way Aleppo. Pop, he was really well known, and he had a good name in a society. And if you have any trouble, like if police stop you, or if you have government problem, you just give your my dad's name, they'll let you go. So, Wasta, yeah.
He had a good connection.
He had a very good connection. To make the story short, so I had my first car. I was 13 years old. I had a 2002, we called 2002 BMW 73. That was my first car when I was 13 years old. My legs couldn't even reach on the gas pedal. I used to put a pillow in back of my back, so I know how to shift the car. So I drove it. I drove very badly, actually. I used to do figure eight. Like every corner I go, I stop the face of the car and like turn this way and turn the other way. Figure eight, I can write number 8 on the floor. So not a big deal. So I blew the engine. I was 13 years old. And my dad had a rule, like anything you break, you fix. As simple as. I was a young boy. We had a lot of employees, but Dad says nobody can help this guy. So, and I went over there. I asked a lot of people, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do this? So I pulled the engine out when I was 13 years old. I'm BMW. That's the most complicated car. New cars is piece of cake according to those old cars. So I pull the engine out, blah, blah, make it short. So I fix it, I got it running. Next thing I broke the differential. Next thing I broke the transmission. Guess what? I became a BMW mechanic. So another car, after that I bought another BMW. I learned out of it too. And then I bought another BMW afterwards. So my life started going around the BMW, and the words it heard around the Syria. So this guy knows BMW. The big guys, they come and ask me, how you do this? Like big guys, they have lots of experience. They ask me, how do you work on this car? And well, I came, then we were like, my dad was very powerful man. Like he loved the Armenian society. I remember when I was a young boy, every week we are people come in our home, like they eat food, like we had a big dining room. Poor my mom, she used to be cook all day long. So, and then one day, one dervish come in. I remember he's like at a Arab Erogizet Palole, Musallas Palole, as I could have said. So, Egab, Bertule, Egab, Asavor, Bras, Satun, Kazi Dismudava, Asan, Sev Dismudava, I'll save this, Asavor Asur Bechen Kotser with his service. You have to learn something out of it. I don't know. He gave it to me, and I started reciting, turning that black disc and learning out of it and listening to it. I learned. And when I was scout boys, you know, went to the Panagum in Kesap, and then this dervish was there and asked me to recite that thing, and I did it.
What was it?
Pane, Askain Pane, Charti Hamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Charti Hamar, Askain Pane. So, sorbets, see, amen, but check there. I didn't know what I have in me. I don't know. So, make the story short, I came United States. I came United States because my uncles, they were really successful. They used to bring Ferraris from Italy. They convert to the U.S. conversion. Yeah, and they were doing so well. And they want more people from, like, he called to my dad, he says, bring your sons, your brothers, so they can come and work. So, we were doing well in Aleppo, but babas yekbaris khadges were kausani America, angeverchi inzi ganchetzin, skasang, Arachin oren, when I went to United States, I had my own shop. I didn't know how to speak English either. So I had a secretary. She was like old woman, 70 years old. Vicky, her name is Vicky. I never forget. She answers the phones. I never communicate what she's talking about. I used to be fighting with her. One day, I never forget, I took the telephone, the receiver, I banged it on her head. I told her, you're fired. I don't want you here because I can't communicate with you. She makes it more complicated to me. So she left, and she was a very nice person. I'm glad she didn't sue me because it came really hard over here. I saw like an egg over there. Yeah. I got so scared, honestly. But thanks God, she didn't sue me or anything. Then I was very careful after that what I was doing. But God taught me something. I started answering the phone myself because I didn't know how to speak English. And Suryai Mechal, Halebi Mechal, nobody taught us English well because it wasn't like Pancher. Nerena wasn't an important language for them, yeah. So, and then I took the charge over. I started working all these days, hard, blah, blah. Thanks God, God gave me successful, and I used to be work all the German cars like BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, and Audi. So I was telling him, one day I work on Porsche. This guy, Bill, was very high, and he called me back. He says, I got grease fingers on my door. He was yelling at me so bad, so I just hung up on him. So, and then a week later, I heard was another good mechanic. He used to work with dealership. His name was Chris. And I heard the guy killed him. One customer went over there, killed him. When I heard that story, I said, no more. I'm taking the Porsche side out of there. I don't want to work on Porsches anymore. So then God gave me opportunity. I used to be rent over there. 20 years I worked same place. Then after that, God gave me opportunity. I bought that land in Redondo Beach, not too far from my shop. I left the company name all the same. The company name is still under my last name, Still now, 32 years, I've been doing the same thing. So I said, I'm getting old, I'm just going to work on Beamers and Mercedes and Mini Coopers, that's it. And then I was working, and one day, one Saturday, I never forget that. This guy, next door neighbor, not too far from our shop, came, he was Indian American guy, tall, big guy. So they replaced the brake mass cylinder, they switched the fuel lines, left and right, and they were cranking 3 days, they cannot start the engine. So they asked me help. They know this is the only guy who knows how BMWs. So I went over there, just like being Armenian, being nice to help the guy. I was sick myself. I needed help myself. So, but I helped the guy, went over there. I told the guy, go ahead and crank the engine. I just want to put my hands, those are old BMW, was 320i, 1980. Like, I just want to feel the vibration, the fuel, if it's getting pressure or not. Since I touched the hose by hand, exploded right on my face. I didn't do nothing. Just be in the right place, right time. That whole explosion, because they were cranking 3 days, a lot of pressure was building the system. So what I did is I just put my hands like this, and then fire just ignites so fast. And then, thanks God I didn't burn my face, but my both arms was barbecue. Was barbecued so bad. And then everybody ran out of the shop. They left me alone, and now I'm burning. So thanks God, what I did is I put my hands against my belly. I smuggled the air so that the fire can go off. And then the guy finally, one guy came in, he takes the fire extinguisher, makes me white Papa Noel. On any case, he was trying to help me, but all the white powder stayed like stuck on here like a glue. You know. Then finally, paramedic came in. I went to the hospital. I opened my eyes after the surgery. They took skin out of my legs, 3rd-degree burn. They patched all the skin from here to here. I'll tell you guys. I mean, I had a kidney stone. Kidney stone is painful too. One time I asked one of my customers, she was pregnant. I asked her, is the pregnancy more painful or kidney stone? She says, kidney stone more painful. She says, well, I'll tell you what, I said, guess what? The fire pit is the most painful thing in the life. Believe it or not. Now, all those things happening, I was non-believer. Like, from my family, my dad, my mom, my brother, my uncles, nobody. We just do saborchagan. We go once a year to the church. When we put the candle, we pray, we go home, nothing changed. And I don't know nothing. Nobody told me anything about the Lord. We go there, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Gesela saklam, Turska like Baba Chekhov. Make the story short, please. So Arachi, when I opened my eyes in hospital, were very, there's some righteous. I knew there's something up there, righteous man, Chenki there boy. I asked first question. I said, God, why you allow this happen to me? And he knew I was helping this guy next door. I was helping. I didn't go for money. I didn't ask the guy give me money. Just help, pure help. And I was burned 3rd degree. All my fingers got shrink. Shrink means like this. They did 3 months therapy to open my fingers. This is my future. If I don't know how to tighten the bolts and stuff, I'm a dead meat. So, and then I asked God, I need an answer from you, God. I need an answer from you. God was so quiet. Nothing you can hear about it. Nothing. I said it like that, and 3 months later, I felt, they did enough treatments. They sent me home. So one Sunday morning, I'm sitting on my couch. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. I had a TV remote in my hands, and then I was playing with channels. All of a sudden, channel 18 pops in. Channel 18 called KSCI station. Every hour's change. Armenian channel comes, Arabic channel comes, Indian channel comes, Chinese comes in, I don't know. But all I know is one guy popped in. Name is Bert Jambazian, if anybody know him. Yeah, he's a pastor. Yeah. This guy motivates me like how he was talking like this. Ching, 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 ching. I said, what is this guy doing? I cut my attention to him. I didn't know what he was talking about. So I said, let me listen to this guy, see what he's doing. Gazete saharı tüküre göre yapmam gerekiyor. Onu bana da asak tam dese astırı, cisat deraylık besmama terörü. So, the end is, when he was talking, all of a sudden the guy says this. If you were helping your neighbor next door and next thing you caught on third-degree burn, guess what? You turning your back to the God, he says. No. Yes, Bolzere, I forgot, asked God, I need an answer from you. So, all of a sudden, just like goosebumps, poof, flashed up in my mind. You remember, Peter, you asked God, you needed an answer? Heavenly God, he's not going to come sit down next to you. Hey, Peter, you know what happened? This has happened. He's going to talk through man because we all man ways we understand. So, then I start thinking, man, this is my answer, Peter. So what we should do now? He says, oh, we have a service, 1 o'clock service, blah, blah, in Glendale. Wow, Glendale. I live in Redondo Beach. Redondo Beach is like you got to commute 1 hour to get to Glendale. That's far away. I looked at the clock. You know what? I'm a bachelor guy. I still have time. I can do it. Once in a lifetime, let me be obedient, I said to God. So I drove, blah, blah. I had a nice convertible BMW by then. I drove there. So, same guy. I saw him on the stage. He's talking like this, like this, like this, like this. I like his energy, but I don't understand much. So, all of a sudden, he finished his sermon. Then he said this. There's somebody out here, he wants to come to the Lord. I swear, I didn't know what that message was. Like, I thought they're going to sing or they're going to do some drama. I have no idea. But all I know, he stopped the message, but he's doing calls to come forward, but I didn't know those kind of terms. So he says, I called you one time, second time, this is my last time I'm calling you. Then, I swear I didn't know nobody at the church. That was my first time going to that church. This one lady behind me, her name is Bartuhi from Hayastan. So, she slapped right on my shoulder. What was it? This shoulder was on this side. She slapped right on my shoulder. She says, young man, what are you doing here? Go forward, give yourself to the Lord. I got so embarrassed. Like red shy. Red shy means I don't turn red usually, but I did turn red. So I didn't have no choice. I walked, and then Mr. Jambazian saw me. You're the one. In front of whole congregation, nobody that day came, and then he caught me. He says, like, they cut the teeth. You know what I mean? I was like hoping the carpet can open. I can hide myself under the carpet. That bad. And then this guy is Zorik. His name is Zorik Baskahai. He's my best brother now. He said to Zorik, he was an elder then. He says, pray to this young man. He said, okay, pray this man. And this guy started preaching me. He says, you know, you're a sinner, blah, blah. I said, what do you mean? I'm a good guy, I said. I know. So I started preaching me left and right. I told him, look, man, what do you want to do? Okay, tell me, what do you want? So he says, now, do you want me to pray for you? Yes, I said, I want you to pray for me. But you know you're a sinner. Go ahead. So, like we dealing like a negotiation there. But I didn't refuse the guy. I told him, yes, I want you to pray for me. So then he says, I'm going to put my hands on your head. I said, be careful, do not push me, okay? So I gave that warning because I see sometimes crazy stuff. So, and he says, I'm not going to push you anything. I'm just going to put my hands there and pray. You're okay with that? I'm okay with that. So, as soon as this guy started praying, I swear, I never can forget that in my lifetime. Sometimes you get moments you won't forget. So, some hot water went in from my head and came out of my throat just like lightning, like this. All I felt is something like phew, went in and came out. The guy, he was still praying. Hey, you know what happened? This has happened to me. I told him, he says, you're a lucky man. I said, what is that? He says, the Holy Spirit visits you. I said, what does that mean? I said, he says, you won't understand those kind of things. You're a brand new baby, he says. So what am I going to do? He says, see those classes, he says? You see all those classes? Yeah. You're going to come and start to Bible study. What do they do there? They teach the God words, he says. Give me your name and no phone number. And I give my phone number and this phone, like, just give the guy, get out of here and see me kiss. So I gave the guy a number, I get out. I went to the home. Thursday, I was working at the shop. I get a phone call from Zurich. He says, Peter, we're going to have Bible study. I'm just reminding you, Friday you're going to come to Bible study. Look, man, I say, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to drive 1 hour all the way Glendale from Redondo Beach to there. He says to me, please don't kill the opportunity. I hung up on him, honestly. It was stupid from me. I didn't know it better. So, and then I go home evenings, I got to go in my bed and sleep. And thanks God, I'm blessed. I don't have no trouble to sleep. My wife knows it. You count me 1, 2, 3, I'm gone. I sleep just like that. So I turn left, I turn right, I turn left, I turn shikare. I can't sleep. Then I start rewinding my head. What did you do today, Peter? So then I figured it out. You know what? You hung up in front of that guy, So I start thinking, first time in my life, I get out of the bed. I had a little table there. So I came on my knee. I didn't even know how to pray. I'm like, Oswald, I think I'm doing something against you and wrong. I swear you don't believe it. Since I say those words, I was on my knee already. I fell my head to the ground, just like a dead body. Katsi, I felt like I'm gone. Like, my bed was right here. I was here. I couldn't even have the energy to get up and go to him. I was a young guy. So, my mom, I used to be living with my mom by then. She get up and, where's this guy, She's got a breakfast and stuff. She sees nobody's on the bed. She looks around and Peter found out under the table is sleeping. She comes like this, wakes me up with her legs, put on my belly. Hey, wake up, young man, what are you doing here? Are you drunk? I never know those things. So I told her, Mom, this has happened last night to me. Wow, she was shocked too. So none of us believe her. So, virtue, once in a lifetime, I want to be obedient to God. So I went Friday night to that church, Presbyterian Glendale Church. We rent from Americans. So I went over there. I was scared, like, Peter, come and sit. That's what I went inside. These people I saw, they were like opening books and singing songs because we look somewhere we sing Sharagan like like a little strange. But something inside of me like fighting, but I wanted it. So make the story short, one night, I start following to the church. I start going to the church. And guess what? I've been going 20 years, same church now. It's not easy, guys. 20 years to serve the Lord. Same church, come on. Somebody's going to step on your feet, but we look for the cross, Jesus. We don't look for the man. But how I start reciting Psalms. One day I remember I went to the Armenian concert, Frunz, if everybody knows him. He was in Glendale doing some Armenian concert, Christian concert, of course. This guy Solomon, he comes, he was like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. Gets up on the poetry and I started doing some psalms. When I saw that little boy reciting psalms, man, opened my heart. And then I said to myself, if this young guy knows how to recite, what are you doing over there? So I like, panela. So then I went home that night, whole night, I swear. I took the Bible, I said, Lord, I'm not leaving now. I want to learn this song. So, I read 20 times that same song. Went over and over and over and over. God just did. Psalm, the number 1 was. So, because that's the way I started. Yeah. So, Pamela, one thing I learned is, I think, գսե փնդրեը պիտի գտնես ասված դված էր ադի առաջին օրեն բայց չի գիտեր սորվեցա եւ papերի կացի papերեսի guess what I know some number 1 you want me to recite he look at me are you sure I was a new believer so he gave me a chance I get up there and I recite the song people they loved it and I got encouraged. There's some I got the zeal for that. You're going to learn that psalm next. Then some you're going to learn next. Keep going and going until now. In Zaman Samos Sorvila, Gazas Begi, he buys a new car or a new house. For me, like, so learn one song, like, I feel like I have a new car or a new house or something. In my heart, I feel that way. So, praise God. I mean, how does it work for you? Mysterious ways? He don't know. All I know is you got to be obedient. If you don't be obedient, you're lost. Արկա չեմ ցեզի եղբայրներ, Աստծո ողորմութենովը, ծեր մարմինները ընձայ գենթանի զոհմը, սուրբ Աստծո հաջելի, որ է քու փանավոր պաշտոնը, եւ մի գերբարանիր ասաշխարին գերբարանքովը, հապա քու մտքիդ նորոգությունովը նորոգվե, որպես քնես, թե ինչ է Աստծո կամքը, որ բարի ու հաջելի եւ կատարյալ է։ Քանզի ինձ դրված շնորհքով այս կսեմ Ձեր մեջ եղող ամեն մեկուն, որ արժան եղածը, մտածել են ավելի բան չի մտածել, հավա ըսկաս կենալ, մտածել հավատքին չափով, որ Աստված ամեն մեկուն բաժնեց։ Վասնզի ինչպես մեկ մարմինի մեջ շատ անդամներ ունի, եւ այս բոլոր անդամներն միայն կոծը չունի։ Նույնպես մենք շատ ուղորներս մեկ մարմին ենք Քրիստոսով, եւ ամեն մեկերնից իրարու անդամներ ենք։ Ուստի մենք Զանազան բարգևներ ունենալով այն շնորհքին համեմատ, որ մեզի դրված է։ Եթե մարգարեություն հավատքին չափով գործածենք, եթե սպասավորություն սպասավորության մեջ մնանք, ամոր կսորվեցնե, սորվեցնելու ետևենը լա, ամոր կհորթորե, թող հորթորե, ամոր կփաշխե, բարձամտությամբ թողնե, ամոր վերագեցու է, չանքով թող գադարե, ամոր կողորմի, խոշարությամբ թող ողորմի, սերը Aranz կերծավորությամբ թողլա, չարեն զսվելով, փարին հարելով, եղբայր սիրության մեջ իրարու քորովալից եղեք, պատվելու մեջ ալ իրար միանցեք, չանքի մեջ թուլասիտ մի ըլակ, հոգիով փորփոքեցեք, Տերոջը ծառայեցեք, հույսով ուրախ եղեք, լեղության մեջ համբերեցեք, ըստեղ աղոթքի կեցեք, սուպերուն, պետքերուն հաղորդ եղեք, հիրասիրության ետևեն եղեք, Ցես հալածողներ օրհնեցեք եւ մի անիծեք, խնդացողներուն հետ խնդացեք, լացողներուն հետ լացեք, իրարու վրա միենուն խորհուրդ ունեցեք։ Անփարտամանություն մինեք, հավա խոնարներուն հետ խոնարհվեցեք, ինքզիկնի իմաստունի դեր մի տնեք, չարության փոխարեն մեկուն չարություն մի հադրցանեք, բոլոր մարդոց արջև բարի բաներ ընելու հոգ տարել, որչափ կարելի է ցեզի ամեն մարդու հետ խաղաղություն ունեցել։ Սիրելիներ, վրեժխնդություն մի ունեք ձեր անձերուն համար, հավա փառության դեղի տվեք, վասնզի գրված է, վրեժխնդությունը իմս է, ես պիտի հադուցանեմ գսե Տերը, ուստի եթե քու թշնամիդ անոտ սեր է, հաստ ուրանոր, եւ եթե ծարավ է, չուր ուրանոր, քանզի այս բոլոր բաները նելով, անոր քուխուն վրա գրագի թիզել, գայձեր պիտի թիզես, ուրեմն հոգիով ապրի, եւ հոգին համեմատ քալեն, եւ մարմինին ցանկությունը պիտի չի գադարեն, վասնզի մարմինը կցանգա, հոգին հագարակ, եւ հոգին մարմինին հագարակ, եւ ասոն իրարու հագարակ են, եւ չլա թե ինչ որ ուզես, այն անես, բայց եթե հոգին առաջնորդվիս, ալ օրենքի տակ պիտի չի գնաս, արդ, որոնք են մարմինի գործերը, շունություն, բորնիկություն, բոզություն, քիչություն, գրաբաշտություն, գախարտություն, թշնամություններ, գրիմներ, նախանձներ, փարգություններ, հագարակություններ, երբարարգություններ, չարնայվածներ, մարդասպանություններ, քինովություններ, բաժանումներ եւ անարագություններ եւ ինչ որ ասոնց նման են, ովքեր որ ասոնք կնեն, Աստծո արքայությունը պիտի չի ժառանգեն, բայց հոգին բդուղը այս է, սեր, խնդություն, խաղաղություն, երկարնամություն, քաղցրություն, փառություն, հավատարմություն, հեզություն, ժուժգալություն, այսպիսի բաներուն թեմ օրենք չի գա։ Ուրեմն հոգիով ապրին եւ հոգին համեմատ քալենք, սնաբաշ չլան, մեկս մեկ իրարու քաչալերելով ասիլա մեզի համար ապրիլը եւ ինչպես կսե Հակոբու գլուխի մեջ Երանի այն մարդուն, որ փորձության կհամբերե։ Բասնզի եթե փորձվելով ընդիր գտնվիս, անիկա գերած փսակը դառնե, որ Տերը զինք սիրողներուն ալ խոստացավ։ Եվ չլա թե փորձության մեջ ես, ասես թե Աստծո մեկը փորձվի։ Աստված չարփաներով չի փորձվի, ոչ ալ գուզե ինքը մեկը փորձե։ Սակայն ամեն մեկը կփորձվի իր ցանկություններեն հրաբուրված եւ խապված։ Անգե հետո ցանկությունը հրանալով մեղքը ծնալի, մեղքը որ կդարվի մահ կծնալի։ Սիրելի եղբայրներ եւ քույրերս, մի խապվի, ամեն բարի դուրք եւ ամեն գադարյալ բարգեւ վերեն է, լույսի հորմենգիշն է, որում մեջ փնավ փոփոխություն կամ թարնալու շուկն չկա։ Իր ուզելով մեզ սնալ, իր խոսքին ճշմարտություններով, որբեսի մենք իր ստեղծվածներուն երախարիներ ունենք։ Ուրեմն ինչն ենք, գնա Աստված պաշտության, հավատքի սիրո, համբերության ու հեզության յետևեն։ Եվ պատերազմը, հավատքին բարի պատերազմը, եւ բռնա այդ հավիտենական կյանքը, որուն կանչվեցա, եւ շատ վգաներու արչեւ թավանեցար բարի թավանությունը, կպատվիրեն քեզի Աստծո արչեւ, որ ամփից կնե բոլորս, ինչպես Քրիստոս Հիսուսի արչեւ, որ բոնդացի բիղադոսին արչեւ վգայեց բարի թավանությունը, եւ թուն այս պատվերը ամփից ու անարատ պահես։ Միջև մեր Տերոջ Հիսուս Քրիստոսի հայտնությունը, որը երանելի է, որ պիտի կա եւ պիտի կա, որ միան ունի անմահություն եւ անմրցանալի լույսի մեջ բնագած, որ մարդոցը մեկը տեսած չէ, ոչ ալ տեսնալու կարող, որում փառք եւ զորություն այսօր եւ հավիտյանս։ Ամեն։
Դերը օրդն է եղբայր, այս համարներու ձագեպուն չվոր, բոլոր իրար գաբեցիր, իմ կրուղս տարցար, եջերը գտարցար։ Որմեսի ասան գրազուտ պես բադասխան լավ ոտքի ելենք աղոտքով և անցնենք դայետի